Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of Jay's Allotment Diary. I'm Jay and this is my garden. It is now Sunday. I came up the day with my daughter just because we're going to take a little harvest. Hopefully anyway, we've got a little mushroom tray. We're going to go around the garden and see what fresh veg we can harvest. Can't wait. But this week's been an alright little week. We have had some ups and downs. The onions at the top of the garden, unfortunately we had a couple of issues with them, which you'll be able to see on the video. I managed to sow some seeds though. You'll be able to see what seeds are and what I'm planning on doing with them seeds. Also, we've just been going around just checking on things, seeing how things are getting on. Some stuff are getting on better than others. 5 times a week at this moment of time we've been up here giving them tomato plants a good feed. Also these ones inside here, these chili pepper plants, these have been getting fed twice a week, and also they've been getting sprayed once a week with the Epsom salt. They're looking really good, to be honest with you. With grapevines looking really good, and happy with that. Me and my dad are going to get this sunk into the ground today. We're just going to chop the bottom off and just stick it in the ground in the pot. This leek here, which I thought was bolting, seems to be doing okay. It is getting nice and big now. It's grown all the time. The ones outside unfortunately have bolted, but this one here seems to be doing okay. I just want to say thank you to all my new subscribers out there. I really do appreciate it and stuff like that. I like all the comments and all the likes and stuff. I really appreciate all the advice. I really am enjoying the gardening, and also I really am enjoying doing these videos. So I'm glad that you like what you see and stuff like that. But please sit back, enjoy this video what I put on. Fingers crossed we've got a nice little harvest at the end of the video for you all to see. But if you like what you see and stuff like that, please subscribe. You can leave a like, and also you can leave a comment and all. But fingers crossed we've got a nice little harvest for you to see at the end of the video. Okay, so I'll catch you in a bit. Hello everyone, it is now Tuesday the 14th of July. It's around about 3:30. Just popped to the garden just to check on anything in general. We are in the greenhouse where we peppers are. These are different sorts of peppers. So I've got some classic reds, California wonders, and also I've got the long peppers, the Romas I believe is it. They're looking kind of good, to believe it or not. We've got a lot of peppers developing all over. These have been getting fed twice a week at this moment of time. Just been getting fed on a comfy. I do spray them once a week and all with the Epsom salts. All that has been working fantastic. The plants look nice and healthy, so hopefully I'll get some nice peppers from them. Over here, this was the bloody butcher where the two fused together. I just let it be. As you can see, it's starting to ripen up. It's an alright little size. You know, it was something different, but that's probably as big as it's going to get now with it ripening up. This seems to be doing okay. It is getting bigger and bigger, like fat wise, but I am keeping an eye on it, just to make sure it's not shooting away or not like that, bolting. This vine here is doing okay. I just got it bent over a bit there so I can get it to run along here, and also we've got another little vine what's coming off it there, which is going to be run along there. A couple of things we'll have a look at on the plot. So these potatoes here will be getting pulled up in the next couple of weeks. These are the Charlottes. So it's 2 rows there. So we're going to get them pulled up in the next couple of weeks. This sweet corn and that seems to be doing okay. These are the Incredible. So I'm happy with the way these are looking. All the meals are starting to come through at the top, the meal part of the plant. These are the Swift. If we take a look in here, there we have it. A nice size cauliflower is starting to develop, so fingers crossed it doesn't bolt on out like that. Keep it covered to stop any rain getting on it from discolouring it, because as soon as it gets hit with water it just changes yellow and brown. All these cabbages are looking really good, so I'm happy with them. This has worked wonders. It's kept all the butterflies out and stuff, so they haven't been eaten on out. These are the pumpkins and butternut squashes. We have got a butternut squash here. Also a couple of pumpkins dotting around. We'll see if we get anything from it. I planted them out far too early, but fingers crossed we'll get something, because I have picked up a hell of a lot now. So inside this polytunnel, all these tomatoes are coming on fantastic. These are getting fed every day now with a comfy feed. Some of them have had the tops nipped off. They're looking really good. So this one here is the Bloody Butcher. This one here is the Yellow Pea. These are the Money Maker. These are the Yellow Pea. This is the Bloody Butcher, Money Maker, Sugar Gloss. We got this off another plot holder, so I don't know the variety of that. Some sort of cherry. And then same again, we've got the Bloody Butcher, the Yellow Pea, the Sugar Gloss, the Money Maker, the Bloody Butcher, Yellow Pea. But everything in here is doing okay. Like I say, it was just a couple of issues with the pollination, but I'm just letting them be. They're all picking up, because as you can see on the Sugar Gloss, these onions are looking good. All this covering on the weekend I'm going to take off. We're going to get rid of some of the broccoli what's bolted out, and I'm going to go through it all and give it a general clean out, because some of the sweets are coming through and some of them are canny little size. So I want to go through them so I can get them cleaned up and see what I actually got. But all in all, everything seems to be doing okay. So I'm happy with the progress up to now. My dad has been down and he's watered everything with the hose, and also all the tomato plants have been watered and stuff. So everything's spot on, and same as inside the greenhouse as well. Right, hello everyone. It is now Wednesday, it's around about 4 o'clock. Just popped out to the garden, just check on everything, give the tomatoes a feed, but also I'm going to sow some seeds and all. I'm going to sow some cabbage, and these are a variety called April. They're a spring cabbage. What I'm planning on doing these is I'm planning on putting these inside of the polytunnel where the tomatoes are. So once the tomatoes are done, these will be going in there. I'm just going to put them in a tray like this with some multi-purpose compost. They just sit inside of here for the time being. Once they get a certain size, I prick them out and I put them in a little white cup like that. And then once they get a little bit bigger, they will be going into a half pint cup, and then I'll transfer them on into a pint cup. I want to try and keep them in the pots as long as possible, because there's still plenty of time for the tomatoes yet to go. But I want to put them inside of there just to suck everything out of the ground, because it's supposed to be really good for sucking all the nutrients and all the leftovers in the ground. And then that means next year I can do a pH check on it, check the condition of it, give it a good liming if it needs to, and also house some horse manure or cow's manure, whatever I can get a hold of on it and all. But I do all that next year. But in the meantime, let them tomatoes be, get these a nice size, transfer them in there, they're staying there till the spring or whenever they come up. Check the pH on it, give it a lime, give it a bit of a manuring, bit of a feed, and then I'm thinking about either putting tomatoes back in there again next year, or I might go down a road of doing some sort of giant onions. I am thinking about putting onions in buckets, but I don't know, because we're all going to get in our greenhouse. What's going to go where that polytunnel is, little polytunnel, that's going to be going, and we're going to fit a greenhouse in there. But we'll see what happens, because I do want to do leeks, big leeks and stuff like that, and also I do want to do big onions, and I do want to do it in a polytunnel, but I need a better polytunnel than that because it's full of holes and stuff like that. But it's just a little cheaper one I bought just for the time being. So at the moment it's just where we tomatoes are going. So next year have a little think about it and decide what I want to do. But in the meantime, these are going to be going in there once them tomatoes have come out, just to give that ground a good clean, and then I can start putting manure in and get it lined and stuff like that after I've done my pH check. But like I say, I'm going to get these sown now, so I'm going to crack on with that. And then also we managed to plant out some peas, more peas what have come through. I can't remember what variety are because my dad set them away. They might be the Kelvin Wanderers or some, whatever they're called. Also I've gone and pulled some onions up what were in the bath at the top of the garden. Noticed some of them were dying back, some of them are pulled up with a bit of white rot on them. I'll give you a roll up. So as you can see, it's all split and rotten. So I've decided to pull them. Shame, it's all the rain what we've been having and stuff like that, and plus the drainage in there is not the best of. We've just filled it up with compost. We're going to sort it all out properly and get some sharp sand and stuff like that. But we did get a little crop. Nothing's lost. But that's them there. So we did get a little crop. These ones would have survived it and they haven't been rotten or now like that, so I'll give them a clean up. So I'm going to get these dried out. So I'm happy about that, but I think we need to do some sort of drainage on it, you know, tie some sharp sand in it and stuff like that, so it's just not lying. And we have had plenty of rain, to be honest with you, but for the first time doing them properly, the onions have turned out quite well. Because to be honest with you, I wouldn't know when to pull them. When these get pulled, we're just going by eye and just guessing, you know. But I just noticed they were dying back, so I managed to save some of them. But they smell lovely, absolutely lovely. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and crack on with this, and then we'll have a look at these peas what my dad's put in, okay? Right then guys, so that's it done there. Just in that tray there. So like I say, I pop these up through the cups, and then eventually they'll be going into the bottom pony tunnel. But once again, these are a cabbage, spring cabbage, and the variety is called April. So like I say, they're just going to sit inside of here. I don't know if you can see, but I'll spin these around and I'll show you what I've just done with this. So what I've gone and done is, I've gone and just tied it down there and tied it down there. It looks like it's looking back on itself, but fingers crossed, it'll eventually go along there. So what we're going to do now is we'll just go to the top pony tunnel, just check on the tomatoes, give them a feed and that, and then we'll have a look at these peas what my dad's put out. Okay, right then guys, so he's put some more peas all the way along here. So this is our second batch now what he has put in. So fingers crossed these are growing, we're getting a nice crop on them. Like I say, I think they're called the Kelvin Wanderers, something like that. Right, and so inside of here, most of the tops now have been nipped off. Just a couple more. But what I'm going to do is, got some nice fruits on. What I'm going to do is, I'm just going to go around and I'm just going to go and give all these a comfy feed. But I'm happy the way these are looking inside of here. That's a comfy there. So I'm going to give that a mix up, and then I'm going to take a little bit out and give the tomatoes a bit of a feed. Okay, so I'm going to just crack on with that now, okay? Right, so there you have it. All these have had a feed of the comfy feed now. It's pure stinking in here. I will be back up here again tomorrow and doing the same again. But I'm going to go down to the little potting shed. And what I'm going to do is, I'm going to give these a bit of a feed and all inside this potting shed. Just give these a little bit of a drink. Like I say, these are just spares. But I am giving them a drink just to look after them. I don't know if we're going to get anything from them, but we'll see. Same as with this, I give this a little bit of a drink and all. Like I say, this is running all wild all over the place, so fingers crossed we'll get something from that and all. But I'm going to give them a little bit of a drink, and then I think that's about it. Okay. Right guys, just one more thing I need to feed is this melon. It's looking okay. It is putting melons on the plant, but as you can see, some of them are going a bit funny colour where it looks like they're starting to die off and that. I'm just letting it be. Like I say, fingers crossed I get something from it. But I'm going to give this a bit of a feed, and all this is it's had some cow's muck in an onion bag, what's been just hanging over a bucket of water, inside of a bucket of water, and it's gone black. But as you can see by the colour, so just give that a bit of a feed. Just keep feeding it and stuff like that, what I've been doing and that. And then fingers crossed I will get a melon. I'd be happy if I get one. But I'm not going to give up. I am going to keep growing them and stuff like that. But fingers crossed I get something from this one off my first year. Right then guys, that's how things had a good feed. Just went round, fed everything as you've seen. Happy with the progress of where things are looking at this moment in time. I did check on the golden arc cabbage because I was thinking about taking one of them next week, but unfortunately it looks like a butterfly's gone inside of there because it's had a couple of caterpillars on it and it's ate right through the heart of it. Nightmare. But nothing's lost because I've still got all the cabbages inside of the brassica cage, the side of it. I've got the January Kings and I've got the Savoy. I am going to take the netting off the broccolis and stuff like that, and the cauliflowers and the Swedes, because I'm going to start going through them, cleaning them all up and stuff like that, because some of the cars are just hanging there and the Swedes are getting a nice size now. So I'm going to do that in the weekend, and plus I'm just going to take that little bit of netting off them 5 cabbages what I got where it's got the caterpillar on, just to check the rest and make sure they're okay. I'll just take that netting off, but I'll do that on the weekend. But apart from that, everything seems to be doing okay. I'm quite pleased with everything. These peppers are looking fantastic. These are due in a spray of the Epsom salts because I spray them once a week. So I'll spray them tomorrow, or I'll be spraying them on Friday. But we'll see. We'll see how we get on tomorrow, and then I'll quickly come up and give them a spray. But it looks like we're getting quite a few petals on there, which I'm pleased with. But anyway, that's me sorted for the day. Like I said, I'll be up here tomorrow just to give the tomato plants a bit of a feed, and maybe just give these a bit of a spray. We'll see what the weather's like, because I don't like to spray them when the sun's out, basically, because I don't want these to get burnt or out like that. But fingers crossed we can get them sprayed tomorrow. Okay, so I'll catch you all later. Right, hello everyone, welcome back. It is now Friday. Just up the garden because I'm just starting to spray these with some Epsom salts. So all this is here is half full with lukewarm water, teaspoonful of the Epsom salts. Just put it in here, top it with a bit of cold water, give it a good shake, and just go around, spray chilies, peppers, everything like that with this. Really good for them. It's high in magnesium. I got this little tip off another YouTube user, Jeff Foreman. He's got some good tips and stuff like that. I really do enjoy watching his videos and stuff. It's worked fantastic for me this year. It's kept all the plants nice and green and healthy. I did try and grow some of these plants last year for the first ever time. I got them given off in our plot hole. I had about 4 of them. I never snipped the tops off them and out like that. I didn't spray them or out, and all the flower heads would drop off and anything like that. But since I followed the tip from this Jeff Foreman, it's worked fantastic. All the plants are nice and healthy and green. So I know what I'm on with that. These are getting fed twice a week. I do them on a Monday and do them on a Friday. So I'll be giving them a bit of a comfy feed a day. Same as at the top there with the tomato plants. They're going to get a bit of a comfy feed and all. But basically I just come down today, like I say, just to give out all these a bit of a spray. These are got a spray, and I'm going to go and spray the ones what are in the potting shed, and also what are in that little greenhouse over there. Okay, so I'm going to go and crack on with that now, right? And then we'll go to the top ponytail and have a look at these tomatoes. Right then, here on the ponytail, we'll just have a quick check on these to see how they're doing. These seem to be doing spot on. Just got to keep on nipping out the side shoots. Just keep checking. I will go through some of the foliage and trim some of them back. But they're all getting plenty of fruits on. That then is the bloody butcher. We'll have some nice sugar gloss coming on. We've got some money maker. We've got the yellow pears. Everything seems to be doing okay in here. I am going around taking all the suckers off, and some of them are starting to get the top of the sticks now, where I'm going to be starting nipping them off. But I'm happy the way everything's looking in here, so I'm going to go and give all these a bit of a comfy feed, and then I'm going to go back down to the greenhouse and give them peppers a bit of a comfy feed and all. But I'm loving all the marigolds. I'll probably not do as many as these next year. I didn't realise you got so much from actually one flower, because that's all I put in, one flower per bit. But yeah, I'm going to give these a comfy feed now, okay? Right then guys, so I had a good drink of the comfy feed. It's smelling nice in here. So I'll be back up here again tomorrow and do the same again and give them a bit of a comfy feed. So what we'll do now is we'll go down to the bottom greenhouse and we'll give all them a bit of a feed and all. That's a nice little deal that come through. So yeah, we're going to give all these a bit of a drink. As you can see there, that's gone and turned red. This is looking canny. Starting to get it to go along there. And my leek is looking good and all. So yeah, we'll go and give these a bit of a drink, okay? So yeah, all I do is I just feed these on a Monday and on a Friday. Just give them a bit of a comfy feed. I have got some nettle juice and all at the top of the garden, so sometimes I'll swap and give them a little bit of the nettle juice and all. Haven't used any shop bought stuff and all like that. It's all been my own stuff that I made up, either the comfy or the shop bought stuff. All the tomato plants I had that throughout the season, but now same as with all we pepper plants. What I might do next year is I might try a little experiment and just do shop bought compared to this your own stuff and just actually see what the difference is. Just to compare them really. But these peppers are looking really good. I'm happy the way these are looking. What I'm going to do now is I'm just going to go and quickly just pop into the shed and the potting shed and just give them a bit of a feed and all. Okay, so I'll be about 2 minutes. Right then, so that's all had a feed of the comfy feed. So all I'm doing with the peppers and that and the melon, because I fed the melon and all, I just feed the melon and the peppers twice a week with the comfy feed on a Monday and a Friday. And then the tomato plants are getting fed like 5 times a week, and then just the other day we're just getting just water. But these peppers in here are looking fantastic. I've got loads of fruits on these ones, this one here. I don't know if I need to nip any of them out, so the energy can concentrate on certain ones, so I have nice sized ones, not all of the premature ones. So this year is going to be a bit of a trial and error. I have got different varieties in here, because I've got the classic reds, I've got the Roma, I believe they are, the long ones, and also I've got the California wonders. I've got them ones and all. But these are looking fantastic. Like I say, I spray them and all with the Epsom salts. I spray them once a week. Good little tip from Jeff Foreman. He's got a good YouTube channel and all that. He's got loads and loads and loads of tips and stuff like that. I watch them all the time and that, and these have worked out fantastic. Like I say, this is my proper first year growing these, and I went for all the advice what the bloke gave, and they work brilliant. They really have, you know, especially with the Epsom salt, you know, because at first I thought salt, really, you know, will I not kill the plant? But no, they're lovely and green. Honestly, it's like a luminous. That's how much green there are. It's hard to explain. Beautiful. But yeah, but everything in here is absolutely fantastic. I am going to get up on Saturday or Sunday, depending on the weather, because I want to try and take a little harvest. I want to try and make a little basket. I'm going to cook with my daughter. I'm going to pull some shallots up and that. We've got some carrots. Going to look at some of the cabbages up there, see if any of them are ready to go. And she likes that sugar snap peas, so we're going to go for the sugar snap peas and pick some of them. But also got some big plans coming up. I have quite a solar panel set up. I have spent a canny bit of money on it. I'm just waiting for one part to come. That should be coming tomorrow, and then I'm going to change my little potting shed into a grow room. Hopefully what I have got, I can build on it, but hopefully what I can got is going to run some LED lights and stuff. Also, I'm looking for some sort of heat source what I can put in. I've been looking for some like tubing heating. They do use a lot of energy and stuff like that, so I don't know if it's going to work. What my father know is doing little experiments up at home and testing them out for us and stuff like that, because he's got a little setup up there. So we're just trying to work out the best options for the length of time that I want the lights and all that and the heat stuff to run for. But if not, it's other options what we can do to try and get some heat source going. It's mainly for the lights. That's all I'm bothered about. But it's all going to be trial and error and stuff like that, because I want to try and grow some nice onions, big size onions, and some leeks. I'm thinking about doing the onions up in the ponytunnel where the tomatoes are. It just depends if I get another greenhouse, and we'll put them in buckets, just top the bottoms off of the buckets and sink them into the ground. That's the plan what I'm thinking at this moment in time. But yeah, I can't wait for that. I know it's going to be a bit of a trial and error and stuff like that, and fingers crossed it all works well. I do need to get some leisure batteries and stuff, because I need a lot of batteries for the store, a lot of power, especially when you got weather like this and stuff when the sun's not out. But fingers crossed everything works out well. So next year is going to be a bit of a trial run on growing big onions, and then hopefully the year after that I start getting better and better at it. But can't wait for that. But I will put videos on and stuff like that once I get it all set up and that, so you can have a little look to see what my plans are and what I'm planning to do. But everything in here is looking good, like I say. All the tomatoes down there are looking good. Hopefully, fingers crossed, I can get round, get a little harvest with my daughter on the weekend. So I'm quite looking forward to that. But in the meantime, that is me sorted for the day, and I'll be back up here tomorrow. Fingers crossed, and getting that solar panel set up and all, so I'll just have a little look at that. So I'll catch you all later, right? Right then, so what we're going to do now is we're going to go up to the garden, and we're going to go and take the netting off where the brassicas are getting covered, the broccoli and stuff like that, and then we're going to go through it, pull all the bolted broccoli stuff out, and see what we've got. Okay, so we're going to go and crack on with that now. Then guys, so as you can see here, we have took this netting off. It's like a jungle. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go in between all this and start cleaning it all out. Just clean all the weeds away and stuff like that, and see what we've got, and pull out all this stuff here what's bolted. So we're going to just crack on with that now, okay? Right then guys, I'll quickly show you this tomato before we go around and take the harvest. This was a bloody butcher, what 2 flowers fused together. This how big I managed to get it. Not bad, biggest tomato I ever grew. 2 flowers actually fused together, and I'll just let it sit in here. I fed it every day, and that's the result of it. Not bad for the first attempt. I would definitely want to look into the proper ones that grow the big giants, but we'll see what happens next year. But that is the result of it. Right guys, let's go and do some harvest. Millie's got the basket there, as you can see. Come over here, Millie. Millie, over here first, son. We'll see what carrots we've got. Nice one there. Some funny looking ones there. See what parsnips we've got. Oh, look at that size. There's one that's just put on the floor there, Millie. See what I mean? How the top to the bottom. Yeah, I can't get any bigger for the forward and stuff too. Right. Yeah. I will go down to the bottom of the garden. So we're going to go in here. These are the cabbages what I had the covers on, but unfortunately this one here has been attacked, so I'm not going to harvest that one. I'm going to let that be. I'm going to go inside of here and try this one here. This one here seems to be okay. This is a Savoy cabbage. Pass that to Millie. Do you want to go and put that on the tray, Millie, at the top of the garden? Millie's going to take that at the top of the garden. Just put it in that mushroom tray at the top there. We have got a cauliflower down here. That's a nice little size one. So we have got a couple more like there. But I'm going to take this one here because this is the first ever time successfully grown a one without bolting. Millie's going to take that down to, will you take that down to the bottom there, Millie, please? Right, we'll go and pick some sweet peas. These are, sorry, the sugar snap peas. So, if you get across there, Millie, and then just pick all the big ones. Yeah. I'll go and get you a tray, right? So these are the sugar snap peas, what Millie's harvesting there. And she's just putting them into that mushroom tray. She's going through the big ones. You like these, don't you?
Yeah.
So there we go. Now what we're going to do now is we're going to go over here. Got some spring onions inside of here, what we want to harvest. These are the red ones. Right, do you want to grab that tray there, Millie? Excellent. Just over here, Millie, sorry. We'll say we've got a Swede ready. There is one there. It's a nice little one. There we go. That can go in there. Do you want to hold that there, Millie? Now we're going to go and see if it's a couple of tomatoes what can be harvested. Fingers crossed. We will have something. Right, just put the tray down there like that. Do you want to hold that tomato one? Put it in the tray. This is the money maker. Do you want to pick it off? There we go. Yeah. You alright? How are you then? And now what we want to do now is we'll go and have a little check on some radishes. All the way to the very bottom of the garden. Right, these are the radishes. So we'll just have a little check to see what we've got. I picked these because they're quite stingy, the foliage, like. Right, and now we'll have a look at these and see what we'll get out of here. I'm just going to pull up a couple and I'll do the rest throughout the week, but we'll just take a little harvest for the day, okay? Right, we'll have a quick little look to see what we've got in here. These are the Charlotte, second earlies. And yes, looks like a nice little crop of these. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to crack on and pull a couple of these up and then we'll see what we've got, okay? Absolute beauty. These Charlottes have been absolute beauties. This is just one row. Still got another row to do. Definitely doing these again next year. Over the moon with them. So then guys, we actually got a tub full of the Charlotte. These are the second earlies. These went in on...
There's another sign here.
I think it was the 15th of the 3rd. I can't see now, it's faded. But my dad's going to go through this and just give it a turn over just to make sure I haven't missed out and out like that. I'm going to do the other row through the week. And then we've got 2 rows left of Desirées. But definitely over the moon with them. Happy. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go through the crop that we collected and then we're going to give them a good clean and then we'll see what we've got, okay? Right then guys, gone and managed to clean everything up. So this is the vegetable basket, over the moon with. We managed to get a couple of onions here. These are the Elsa Craig onions. This is the garlic, what I grew. These are the Charlottes, a cauliflower, the cheesy cauliflower, the sugar snap peas. We managed to get a couple of spring onions, the red ones. We've got some parsnips and some carrots there. We've got some radishes. We've also got some different variety of tomato. We've got a leek. We've got a swede. And also we've got a Savoy cabbage, cauliflower, and these flowers what I picked, dahlias, calendula, and also zinnias, and also we've got a chrysanthemum there and all. But over the moon with that, that's what it's all about. Got a fantastic harvest there, also a little bit of time there and all. Can't wait to start munching it. But that's it now, end of another week. Thank you all for watching, and I'll catch you all next week.